Donald Trump's closing statement at the CNBC debate was textbook Donald Trump. So let's watch and then I'll break it down.
Our country doesn't win anymore. We used to win. We don't win anymore. We lose on trade. We lose with ISIS. We lose with one of the worst deals I've ever seen negotiated of any kind. That's our recent catastrophe with Iran. We don't win. Let me give you one quick example. These folks, CNBC, they had it down at 3.5 hours. I just read today in the New York Times, $250,000 for a 30-second ad. I went out and said, it's ridiculous. I could stand up here all night. Nobody wants to watch 3.5 or 3 hours. It was a big sacrifice, and I have to hand it to Ben. We called Ben. He was with me 100%. We called in. We said, that's it. We're not doing it. They lost a lot of money. Everybody said it couldn't be done. Everybody said it was going to be 3 hours, 3.5, including them. And in about 2 minutes, I renegotiated it down to 2 hours so we can get the hell out of here. Not bad. Not bad. And I'll do that with the country. We will make America great again. And thank you, everybody.
Just for the record, the debate was always going to be 2 hours. Senator Rubio.
That's not right. That is absolutely not right. You know that. That is not right.
Senator Rubio.
Thank you. Believe it or not, Trump is correct there. I saw the articles myself. It is the case that it was supposed to be like 3 hours or 3.5 hours, and he did negotiate it down. I mean, if you want to use that as a reason to vote for him to run the country, that's a different conversation. But he's right, and the moderator is wrong there. No, I enjoyed that so much because this is classic Trumposaurus Rex. You know, vague, general, simple, and enough so that Republican voters are like, yes, more of that. Remember, we covered the article recently that he speaks at a 4th grade level. They have ways of calculating that. They have this device where you can calculate that. And I totally saw it there. You know, there are times where, and I don't, like a lot of people have a really harsh view of that, a negative view of that. I don't even have that. I think the concepts you're talking about can be complex and nuanced and intellectual, but you can still boil it down in simple terms so you're speaking at a 4th grade level. That's not what he does, but I'm just saying that you can speak at a so-called 4th grade level but be discussing really important concepts and interesting concepts and nuanced concepts. But I saw it there. The way he was, our country doesn't win. Make America great again. I will make us win. You know, we're losing in negotiations with trade deals, with ISIS, with this, with that. It's stuff where you can just totally see people at home who are Republican-based voters. It all gets in their head. You know, there's a connection there. I've spoken about this before, myself, how there are some people who can argue a concept, and it just pierces better into your brain than other people when they argue the same concept. So a guy like Bill Maher, I think, is a fantastic communicator because of how unapologetic he is and direct he is, and sometimes he does speak in simple terms. Where you could have somebody else who's an MSNBC host like Chris Hayes who makes the exact same argument, but just the way he talks and how he frames it and the words he uses, it just doesn't sink in as much. There's not enough of a click. Maher does that. A guy like Donald Trump, you sense he totally does that for the Republican-based voter where they just get it and they're like, yes, I like that. And then, the most hilarious part is he's really using the fact that he changed the debate terms as like a victory. I won. I got exactly what I wanted. I won. And the scary thing is, that'll probably work. I think a lot of people watched that and they were like, he did get that. He said he want that. He got it. Make America great again, man. Vote for Trump. I think this is as far as a lot of people are thinking. I'm telling you, Donald Trump is, to people who are liberals, who really care about wonkiness and the issues themselves and the substance, when we hear Donald Trump talk, there's a lot of like anger and like, this is a fucking joke. I can't believe he's gotten this far. This is absurd. But as much as liberals feel that, I feel like conservatives think the exact opposite. Like I said, they listen and they're like, I get it. Him, leader, strong man. there's that authoritarian streak that a lot of the people on the right have where they love that. They want to embrace that shit. I mean, they praised Putin when he fucking jacked Crimea. He just took it. Mine. They're like, oh, strong man, it's great. If they like Putin for that, I mean, Donald Trump, it seems to be a much stronger, louder leader who speaks in simple sound bites, they're just gonna fucking come all over themselves when they hear it. So there you have it, man. That's his closing statement, and this is Donald Trump 101. Liberals hate it. I think conservatives love it.